What's up, my super Sagittarius? Welcome to our weekend energy reading. This is a general reading, just going over your weekend energy. This is a general reading, so if it does not resonate with you, please take what does and toss the rest. Otherwise, you can check out the other signs that you might have affiliation with and see if that fits you better. We will be taking 3 cards out of here, and we won't be using reversals because this isn't a full reading. It's just a general weekend energy reading. So let's see, what do we have for our Sagittarius weekend energy readings, please, Spirit? Alrighty, let's see. All right, so we have the Magician, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. And I think the way that I'm seeing this is that the Magician is, I'm feeling like this is your energy. And the Ten of Swords is someone is lurking that is a negative person, maybe somebody who has stabbed you in the back, somebody who has hurt you, and they may be around this weekend. They may be coming around, and avoid them. That's what I would say the most. This is a person that, they may have tried to trick you, but you're your own magician as well. So, you're able to know what they're here for. You're going to be able to know, even if they are the kind of person that is going to try to come around and try to apologize or suck up or, try to pretend that they're there for good reason or good things, you're going to know better. So, I think that that's going to be something that you need to look out for this weekend. I just feel like you're going to have a visit or information because I see the Page of Pentacles here, and I feel as though that this is a love, we're coming up close to Valentine's Day. And for me, the way I feel like I see this is that this is a person who's done you wrong. They've hurt you. And now what they're trying to do is buy their way back into you with gifts. They may be bearing some, sending you some gifts, or they're going to be delivering some gifts to you to come and use that as an excuse to see you this weekend, that kind of thing. And this person tricked you. And, they lied or they were deceitful, but you were able to flip that. And you were able to manifest your own way, get past that. But they're still hanging around. And I think I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, who I'm referring to, whether this is a friend, a family member, a love, a spouse, significant other, whomever I'm speaking of. I feel like they're going to come back this weekend. You're going to hear from them. You're going to hear from them in some form or fashion, whether they show up this weekend physically or whether they send you a gift this weekend. It arrives, or, you get some sort of, monetary, concession from them. If this is like somebody that you're separated from and, they've not been really supporting you in the way that they should have, throughout the separation, and all of a sudden we're going to be so kind, and we're going to, I'll pay for this, or I'll pay for that. I want to make everything better. But, I just feel like, as the Magician, you have every single one of the tools at your disposal. You have the wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles. You have everything at your disposal, and you are infinitely wise in your ability to see through their bull And so I feel like as long as you are being cognizant of what they're doing, they may know that you have the love language of gifts, possibly, or protection, support, stability. So, if they see that your love language is gifts, they may send you gifts. If they see the love language is, stability and, security, they may send you support type money or funds, or offer to, help you out financially with something, whatever it may be, to try to get back in your good graces this weekend. But, you are able to cut through the bull. You're going to be able to see through that as long as you, keep your eyes open, be aware, know that that's the kind of person that they are. They're not doing this for the long term. They are who they are. This is more of a show to get back in your good graces for now. But you have all these weapons at your disposal. So, focus on one of those. Focus on cups, your relationships with your family and friends. Focus on swords, cut through the bull and get to what you need to do to accomplish your goals. If you want to, focus on your money, that's fine, your pentacles, whatever it may be. But just, flip this back on them. They've deceived you, they've stabbed you in the back once. Do not allow them to buy their way back into your world. And they will try. And this is the weekend that I see that they're going to start trying. And it may escalate as we get closer to Valentine's Day, because that may be that's their buy-in. They may be lonely. They may be like, I'm really screwed up. Yeah, they did. And they're really noticing it. I don't want to be alone for Valentine's Day. I don't want to, well, too bad. Or they're scared you're going to be with somebody else. Or they know, that you don't need them and it's driving them nuts, whatever it is. But it's always temporary with somebody who is willing to trick you and stab you in the back. Leopards don't change their spots typically. Tigers don't change their stripes typically. So, I would just be very cautious of letting them back in. But I do see them showing up this weekend in some capacity. And I see it with a monetary type of situation, whether it's a gift or a fund, or they pay a bill for you, or anything like that they might do, or, let me buy that for you, or let me help you with this bill because I'm such a nurturing helper, whatever your love language is, they're going to use funds to do that. So, and just, no. Okay? Keep that in mind, because they're coming for you. This is the weekend I see them starting to weasel their way back in, and in a financial sense too. And you just, nope, don't let it happen. Can we get some advice here for our lovely Sagittarius, please? All right, so we have dreams of abundance, and they may know that you're dreaming of abundance. They may know that, hey, that may be one of the reasons that they stabbed you in the back. Maybe they screwed you over on money. Maybe they screwed you over on funds, and now they're like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, let me fix it, let me, and they know that this is important to you, and they're going to try to exploit that. Again, no, just no. Dream of abundance to yourself, for yourself. Don't let them exploit that. A windfall of abundance. That windfall of abundance will come, and it will come for you. And you need to keep it that way, because you don't want anybody else to use that against you, or you don't want to owe anybody else, or you don't want anybody else to be able to hold that over you. And this windfall of abundance could be referring to, this abundance that somebody is going to try to use to weasel their way back in. Just know that, anytime you take it, there could be a very high payback price attached to it. So keep that in mind. Let go of guilt. So again, don't feel guilty about cutting this person off. Don't feel guilty if you don't accept that gift. Don't feel guilty if, if they do owe you the money, or they do owe you something, they do owe you a support, they do owe you a bill that they didn't pay, they do owe you something that they didn't give you, and you take it. Don't feel guilty about still not letting them back in your life, because you know what? You don't owe them. They owed you. They stabbed you in the back. They tricked you somehow. Maybe they tricked you out of your money. Maybe they tricked you, got you stuck in a bill. Maybe they used your name or credit for something. Maybe they used your credit card. It could be any number of things, but don't feel guilty about, taking back what's yours. Never feel guilty about that. So, anyway, I hope this resonated with you. If it did not, please check out the other signs that you might have an affiliation with. Otherwise, I hope you will have a safe and successful weekend. Be careful of who you trust this weekend, it sounds like. Otherwise, I will see you back next week for your second week of February reading. And thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe, comment, and have an awesome weekend. Bye.